This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The National High School Track and Field Championships are just days away, and as Charles Fisher tells us tonight, the event has the full backing of two major corporate sponsors.
A record number of schools will lace up this coming Thursday through Saturday. Like in the past, Scotiabank has come on board to make sure the athletes strive to achieve the ultimate goal.
We'd like to extend it this year, so we will not only have the top male and female athletes of the event from New Providence, but we will also award, on request, the top male and female athletes from the Family Island schools. So there will be 4 awards presented following the event.
PTC CEO Leon Williams wishing all the athletes the best.
I want to congratulate all the schools that will be participating. Our vision is that if we could improve and impress and make a way forward for the young athletes of the Bahamas in order to grant scholarships to them and to help them with their training, it is a win-win for all of us, not just for the athletes, but for the country as a whole.
Lacing up as well, meet organizer Senator Greg Burrows.
We try and encourage all those who would have passed through the high school or their high school would come back and cheer for their high school. You know, if we can get the alumni's support, then this stadium should be filled.
The opening ceremony is set for Wednesday evening with action running from Thursday through Saturday. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Well, the New Providence Women's Basketball Association is getting ready to hit its stretch run, and it promises to be a fight to the finish. We get that story tonight from Kelsey Johnson.
A tight race in the New Providence Women's Basketball Association, and coaches of the various teams have their clipboards out drawing up plays which will hopefully net them the win and a better shot at the 2 titles.
We expect to finish on top, and that's where we is now, so we're looking to finish there.
I expect the Cyborgs to be very, very competitive. They're coming out to practice and they're beginning to learn the strategy and understand, appreciate the strategy. So I expect us to be very, very competitive going into the second half.
Come on, we be capable. We can work on it and get it started. We got a couple games.
Bulleg isn't worried about the slim 1-game lead that his Cheetahs team has. In fact, he's looking forward to the upcoming games.
I think Cyborgs improved a lot, but Truckers has the experience and the depth. And then Angels is a young team that could come around at any given time. So it's all about matchup, but right now I think we match up well with either one of them. So however the chips fall, we just be ready to play.
As for Watson,
right now we tied 1-1 with Cheetahs. They won 1, we won 1. So hopefully we could win the game, the 3rd game against them. And I think that'd be important. We can't allow Truckers to beat us, and definitely we don't want Bomber G to beat us. So our goal right now is to beat Cheetahs the next game, and then hopefully we can win the pennant and play Bomber G in the first round of the playoff.
Are you liking the position you're sitting in?
Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's important for us to get in that first seed. Out of the top 4, we really want to play Bomber G. I think we match up better against them. With a veteran team like Cheetahs and Truckers, it's more difficult for my younger girls to compete with them consistently, and sometimes we just lose it mentally down the stretch. So we like to play Bomber G because we match up better with them.
The Cheetahs, Cyborgs, Queens, the Lady Operators, and the Johnson Lady Truckers are the top 4 squads in the league. Play will continue tomorrow over at the Donald Davis Gym. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey. Well, the 62nd National Family Island Regatta will take place at the end of April. Our Julian Gibson was in Exuma over the weekend, and he tells us that the committee has added a new element which they hope will enhance the atmosphere of the regatta even further.
Benson, for the staging of this year's National Family Island Regatta, Bahamian culture will take center stage.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister gave us a mandate that this is the Bahamas National Festival Commission. It is not the Nassau Commission. It is not the Bahamas Junkanoo Festival Commission or Carnival Commission. It is the National Festival Commission. And therefore, we are going to incorporate all or as much as the family islands as we can.
Now, the National Festival Commission is starting out with the National Family Island Regatta because this regatta is a historical one.
We know that this particular event has a 62-year-old history. It's the oldest national regatta in the country. It is the mother of regattas, and we are told by the Commodore and his team that the one thing that's lacking with this wonderful world-class event is the after party, if you will, the cultural aspect of it, if you will. Once the race is finished around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, what do? We're trying to see if we could take that period and extend it to midnight, where we will have constant entertainment.
Now, topping the list of entertainers, they will hail right from Exuma.
D-Mac, for example, is from Baritari. We understand that Kristen Massive is from here. B.J. Smith is from here, and a number of others. And so there are marching bands, there are dancers, there are singers, there are literary artists, and we're going to try as much as we can to incorporate all of that in this wonderful expression.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. Now, the National Family Island Regatta is by no means the first regatta the Bahamas National Festival Commission will be involved with, and their involvement with these kinds of events goes further than you may think.
We've participated with some of the other regattas in a very small way. The National Family Island Regatta is one of those events that the Commission will come and see where we can provide assistance, upgrade certain infrastructure, like the paving of the dock area. They needed that done. We were able to use some of our influence to the powers that be to assist in moving that process forward. So wherever we can help and upgrade, enhance the national initiative of festivals throughout the country, that's what our mandate is.
Still on regatta news, in addition to a loaded schedule of onshore entertainment, the competition out on the water at this year's National Family Island Regatta is expected to be just as exciting.
We normally have about an average of 60 boats. So last year we had 65. I suspect we probably can have 65 or even more.
With Ed Sky winning the Valentine Regatta, I think that's going to boost the National Family Island Regatta, because they come in here to also try to win the nationals.
Class C is always exciting too.
Oh yeah, well, Class C is now, another year or two it might be taking over the Class A, because we have about almost 15 to 17 Class C boats.
So people better start planning or come to Georgetown.
Well, they should have planned a long time ago, because if you were to check with the hotels or even the rental car companies, there are no cars available. All the hotel rooms are booked solid. I'm having a difficult time now finding some place, for the Commission to stay. But at the end of the day, we'll find some place for them to stay, because it's important that they get here.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.